Hey guys, it's Bush, and today I would like to go over with you guys the new Spellbreak roadmap. Spellbreak is a new game that I've been super into recently, and they just released a roadmap yesterday, I believe it is. I believe it was, yeah, the 15th, yesterday, about what they're going to be doing in the upcoming short term, midterm, and long term. I gave it a read through yesterday, but now I'm going to go over it and just discuss it with you guys. As always, if you like the video, please hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into it. This is the one I want to read, so let's hit that. I'm not going to read it to you. I can't really read. I mean, I can, but I can't, So they're just talking in the top about how it's not going to be including any bug fixes. And of course, the roadmaps are going to change because some of this is short term in the next 1 to 3 months, but some of this is like year to really long term that they're talking about now, which I love the transparency. I'm a huge fan of that. So I'm hype. Short term, they're thinking about the new patch 1.1, tons of bug fixes, of course, and then they're going to be rolling out 2 new runes, Shadow Step and Chronomaster. Shadow Step is super exciting for me because I'm a big fan of dash, and going invisible right after the dash is going to help me out. Chronomaster also looks pretty fun. It's like the Tracer recall ability. If you mess up, just recalls you back to where you were before. After a certain amount of time, I don't know how many seconds yet, but you get all your health, your shield back, and your positioning. After that, they moved into their midterm. These are some slightly longer projects, or slightly bigger projects that are going to take a little bit longer to come out, but they are really, really, really exciting. Prologue and chapters look sort of like a single player story based world building aspect of the game that they're going to be working on. We're going to get that very soon in 1 to 3 months, probably 3 months, honestly, because I want to pair prologues with what they talked about down a little bit lower in their clash. So the chapter system obviously will reunite you with that tutor in the beginning, and it's just going to help you get better. The clash is going to be a 9v9 team deathmatch that'll come out at the exact same time as a prologue, and it's just going to be an entirely different way to enjoy the game. Right now, it's all battle royale, which is a lot of fun, but I feel like there's a ton of team playability you can do, and just having going straight for kills, respawn until a certain amount will allow people to get really good in a warm-up situation, and will allow for an entirely different form of play and for attract a whole new audience. So I'm excited about that. They mentioned coming up Halloween events, so they're going to be doing seasonal events. Of course, it's a free game, they gotta make money, so they do events, but cosmetics are great. And 3 new talent points. No, 3 new 3-point talents is what they're saying. So probably each talent class is going to get a 3-point talent that's going to be really good, but because you can only have 2 of those stacked, it's going to make builds fun. They're also talked about consumables and a gameplay affecting one, so that could be interesting. Maybe a full self heal, who knows, or a res, who knows. Chapter 1 will come after that, and then it'll be continuing on the story, and they'll keep building after that. Long term is stuff that they obviously are super vague about, but are also really exciting. More gauntlets, more classes, more elements, more runes, just changing the gameplay, making it more fun and more interesting. That's really, really excited. Ranked and competitive play modes, of course, you need to have ranked gameplay. Limited time game modes, so some fun stuff. Basically, I'm thinking Overwatch Arcade. They're talking about Featherfall Frost Gauntlet only, so that's jumping in the high and sniping, jumping high in the sky and sniping, some flight races, some frozen races, just some interesting stuff, and then it's a test ground for them. So that's really hype, allowing us to play around with fun different things, and then allows them to test. Guilds will be very interesting, but will make more sense if it's a team deathmatch. Also will allow for esports to get their branding. Then very short term, they're just talking about how they're doing an AMA on Friday the 18th, which is 2 days from now, on Reddit, and some other stuff like that. So yeah, that's just me quickly going over their roadmap. There's nothing really much else to that, but high notes for me is the Clash mode coming out very shortly. Clash is going to be super, super exciting. I'm really, really, really hyped for Clash. And then also, I'm interested to see what the consumables are going to be in the future, what the talents are going to be, and then the Shadow Step. That's coming out sooner than everything else, so Shadow Steps and Chrono is going to change gameplay. As always, I appreciate you guys watching through to the end of my video. If you wouldn't mind dropping me a subscribe here and a like, and maybe even commenting what you are excited for in the future, that would be really cool to get a little discussion going. I'll catch you guys in the next video.